We all have to agree that at some point in life, we all have been scammed. Let it be a small one or a big investment scam where, due to incompetence, you lost all your life savings. Scams that big isn't that common, but a lot of scammers do exist just to rob you. Scamming has evolved massively in the age of the internet. Now, the scammer just has to sit behind a computer, make a video or a fake ad or website, and scam his audience. YouTube scams are pretty common, and these people make money off scamming others. So let us look at 10 of the biggest scams and scammers there is. But before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe to YouTuberTV. Number 10. Phantom Lord. Streaming service Twitch banned one of its most popular broadcasters after he was accused of secretly owned a Counter-Strike global offensive item gambling site. James Phantom Lord Varga had his channel closed after Skype logs indicated that he owns a stake in CSGO Shuffle, a site that allowed players to gamble weapon skins from the popular Valve game, and had rigged bets in the past in his favor. Varga was notably involved in a CSGO shuffle bet worth over $100,000, the largest in Counter-Strike gambling history. Unlike Martin and Castle, two other CSGO scammers, Varga has not admitted to owning the site, remaining silent since his last video was posted to YouTube on July 16, 2016. Varga was the 7th biggest streamer on Twitch, with 1.3 million followers, but even if his links to CSGO Shuffle aren't conclusively proven, he would no longer be able to broadcast himself engaging in any CSGO gambling on the service. Twitch clarified that it would not allow its streamers to break third-party terms of service during their broadcast. Soon after, Valve made it clear that people using Steam's functionality to trade Counter-Strike items on the website, like CSGO Shuffle, was against its rules. Number 9. Jack Nicholson. Everybody kind of gets scammed once in life, and even the greatest celebrities aren't safe from that. This was not a YouTube scam, but a notable one. Considering himself a connoisseur of art, Nicholson decided to turn his hobby into a lucrative investment by making an arrangement with New York art dealer Todd Michael Volpe. The actor reportedly gave Volpe $610,000 for the investment fund, and in return, Volpe was supposed to invest in artwork and give back a share of the profit. Unfortunately for Nicholson, Volpe never paid back any of the money made from his investment. However, Volpe's scheme was eventually uncovered, and in 1998 he was given a 28-month prison sentence for fraud. Number 8. Trevor Martin and Tom Castle. These guys have even featured on BBC News. Trevor Martin and Tom Castle, known online as TMartTN and Syndicate Project, uploaded videos in which they appeared to win big prizes playing CSGO Lotto, but it has emerged that the pair are presidents of the company, which is incorporated in Florida. Castle apologized on Twitter to those who felt misled. In a YouTube video message to his followers, which he later deleted, Martin said that the ownership of CSGO Lotto had never been a secret. A number of gambling websites have been built around the multiplayer first-person shooter game Counter-Strike Global Offensive. In CSGO, players can exchange real money for the chance to obtain a modified weapon known as skin. Martin and Castle both uploaded multiple videos on YouTube in which they placed bets on CSGO Lotto and won big prizes. But another YouTube producer, Honor the Call, then found legal documents that showed that Martin was the president of the company, with Castle listed as the vice president. Online betting like this is worth billions of dollars in yearly sales, according to Boomerang. Number 7. 900 phone number scams. This might come off as a shock, but call 1-900, it's a scam. Simple versions of this scam are similar to the lottery con. Someone is sent news that they've won a prize but must call a premium rate phone number, starting with 1-900 to claim it. In more sophisticated 900 scams, computer hackers secretly download dial-up services onto home computers, then make roll calls to a 900 number. Victims of both scams only realize they've been duped once they receive an exorbitant phone bill. And while it's possible that not all numbers that start with 1-900 are scams, most phone cons rely on 900 numbers. Number 6. Unbox Therapy. Unbox Therapy is one of the biggest product review channels on YouTube and the internet. Lou, the person who reviews products, was caught in a scandal of massive fake giveaways. He made a video of him giving away a truckload of iPhones, but no one, even that generous, even the person who has a YouTube channel that has therapy in it. There are a lot of phones that a truck can hold, but it was later revealed that he gave away only 9 iPhones, which is a lot less compared to a truck full of iPhone giveaways. He said he was being scammed, so he had to stop, but that is not how a giveaway works. After a while, when this scandal came to light, Lou and his team ended up giving away all the iPhones, which were the right thing to do. Even after scamming others, he finally did the right thing. Number 5. The Ponzi Scheme. Termed as the biggest scam of all time and named after Charles Ponzi, this mother of all investment scams promises high returns and little risk. It does make you rich, but always puts the victims in a much worse position financially. While it seems like one giant pyramid scheme, it's not. In pyramid schemes, there's a multi-level aspect where investors must recruit others. Ponzi victims only have to invest, which makes it seem less shady. In the Ponzi scheme, no real investments are made. Old investors receive returns from the contributions of new investors instead of earning interest on their own money. For Bernie Madoff, this translated into billions of dollars and ultimately 150 years in prison. For his victims, it spelled financial ruin. Number 4. FouseyTube. This shouldn't be surprising at all for you if you already know FouseyTube. He is one of the biggest and 100% real pranksters in the world. Even his face looks like a prank itself. But with the greats, there's always a catch. FouseyTube said it himself that the majority of his pranks he posted on his channel were fake, according to him. The prank we are talking about is the Uber prank, which is pretty famous. Basically, in the prank, he pretends that a random guy in the street is working as an Uber and he acts rudely towards the guy. The Uber guy later tells him that he is an actor and not really an Uber driver. It was a very awkward moment for both of them. We get that most of the pranks on YouTube are fake and consist of actors, but a scam is a scam. FouseyTube was never held accountable for it. Number 3. Sector Targeting. YouTube is not too far away from the casino, as every click is a gamble and it is designed to make you stay here watching videos. So a scam in gambling could be the same as one on YouTube. Where there's a new technology, there's a way. In a 2004 incident, 2 Siberian men and a Hungarian woman took the Ritz Casino in London and scammed them out of £1.3 million. You might be wondering, what was their plan of attack? A method called sector targeting, which used a laser scanner on their smartphones to predict where the ball would land on the Ritz roulette tables. And the real kicker, though they were arrested after the casino reviewed security footage, many charges were reportedly dropped given that sector targeting wasn't yet technically covered by gambling laws. Technology certainly pays a lot everywhere. Number 2. Phishing. This is important and relates to YouTube too. Protecting your passwords is very important in this day and age, especially your YouTube account where you could potentially be earning. Phishing is one of the biggest scams on the internet, as attempts to steal usernames, passwords, and other valuable financial info through electronic communications. Fake websites, ads on websites, even YouTube, bogus online payment processor, or IT administration pages are set up, and someone inputs their confidential information into them, which is then used to mine bank accounts or commit secondary acts of fraud, such as identity theft. So if a website or an ad looks fishy, it might very well be because someone is in fact phishing and trying to scam you. Number 1. Rich Kids TV. We are not sure how a kid like him pulled off this scam perfectly and how no one caught him. Rich Kids TV started a charity using his PayPal account and posted on his YouTube that he was going to give away $100,000. The way it worked was that people donated his money and 10% went to charity and 90% back to the person who donated. You are probably looked for the catch here. Well, the charity was actually in his name, so it would mean that 10% of the money would actually go to him. But later, it was noted that he was lying about 10% too. Later in the video, he filled the percentages and said that 90% of the money will go to the charity and only 10% back to the person donating. He scammed 90% of the donated money using this scam, and no one was able to do anything. Worst of all, people actually donated more than $60,000 to the charity, most of which he got to keep. So the next time you see a donate to charity button using PayPal link where somewhere on the internet, do not click it. That is our list of 10 biggest scammers on YouTube. Which one do you think was the biggest scammer? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to YouTuberTV.